I'm on the go.
Yeah,
Welcome.
we're
Hey,
getting a lot of people in, Alicia, today. It's looking
Mr.
awesome.
Dean, how you doing? Mohammed Dean, nice to see you. All right, Jessica, how you doing?
So everyone
Dennis?
who's joining in, y'all can turn on your microphones or camera and talk to us. We're just celebrating the closing of Grove Parkview, as you already know. And I cannot, I would probably take the reins in as an XSITE team member. And thank you everyone for all the support through the past months. I know it's been going on forever, but we finally made it. And most of the team members that you're going to see on the meeting today, we're the ones working in the back end. Alicia is the one working in the front end, talking to you people and making sure we're doing all the right things. So once again, thank you everyone for being here. Leslie's just about to join. We're
Hey
just waiting
everybody,
for
I'm
We have
people
here.
to come
Tenny
in.
here.
Hey, Tenny, good to
Yes,
see you.
sir. Hey everybody. Hey.
What's up,
Who do we
Tenny?
got? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who do we have here?
We got Pamela, Tim's here.
Oh my goodness, my
Jifa, Masu, how you
goodness.
doing?
All the superstars are here already. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I'm
Guys,
good. I'm good. How's everybody?
Good.
we're
Doing
living
Welcome.
the
Happy
great.
dream. We're living the
Thanksgiving.
dream.
Living the dream. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, listen, that dream was like a little far-fetched a little while ago. We're like, oh my goodness, is this dream gonna really happen? But we made it happen, guys. We all did. Leslie's going to be joining, and then possibly Dr. Oni is going to be joining as well. But we just wanted to get everybody together and chat, celebrate this win. It's 6:03 p.m. So wherever you are, if you have a little drink to celebrate, please. Let's
Nothing,
we're
nothing,
gonna
lemon
raise a
water.
glass.
I
We're
got
gonna raise
lemon
a
water
glass
for
and toast to
everyone.
the close.
Any
But
excuse would do. Any excuse would do.
I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you. But this is a big win for us guys. It took us a while. Actually, today's my birthday. I wasn't supposed to do any work at all.
Birthday. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday,
um,
brother. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Thanks, thank you. But I
Happy
was like, nah, I
birthday.
cannot do this without jumping on and talking to this amazing community that we have here that brought this $49.1 million property home. So I just wanted to jump in. Listen, this is a show for everybody to chime in, share your experience, good, bad experience. Excite Capital is here. The whole team at Excite Capital is here to listen. Please just give us your feedback, how excited you are. If this is the first time joining us in an investment, share your experience. If you've been a repeated investor, please share your experience. But again, just wanted to open it up and you guys can jump in and let's just chat for a couple of minutes and hours. Once I get to my room, I'm going to pour a shot of scotch and then
Mm,
we'll toast. I'm driving to my hotel room right now.
that sounds delicious.
This is my second one. I have land bank lofts in South Carolina. I will be celebrating when I break fast because it's Ramadan for me.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Uh,
right.
so I will do that, but I'm very excited for this one. My brother on, who's also a CRNA, onto this one as well. That's how happy I was with the first investment with you guys. So bringing the family in, which means that I trust you guys enough to bring my own family in with you guys. So it's been a pleasure and honor so far.
Yeah, we appreciate that a lot, man. We don't take that lightly. Guys, everybody on the call, Team Excite, you guys are hearing that, man. This is a lot of people are trusting us with their family, their finances. So we take that seriously every single day. And I'm sure a lot of you have interacted with us. You understand how hard we work to make sure we deliver on our promises. So thanks, buddy. I appreciate you jumping in and bringing your people with us.
You're welcome.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I would just like to say, well, for those who kind of new to the group, so I appreciate meeting everybody. But this is my first time investing with Excite Capital. Met Tenny and Leslie and the guys probably about 6 or 7 months ago. And
Yep.
this is my first time actually getting involved in a syndication. So I've been mostly investing in smaller deals. So initially, obviously, was kind of nervous because it was just such a big deal, right? And obviously, big deals. I tend to believe sometimes big deals have a lot of hair around them, right?
Right.
But Tenny, I think what brought me ease was meeting Tenny, meeting Leslie, their demeanor, the trust that they brought to me in with regards to this deal, and just their due diligence, just seeing the team that they put together and the due diligence that was around it. And of course, yeah, this deal had some ups and downs initially, but um, Tenny and Leslie, they always kept contacting me, letting me know what was going on. Obviously, I would see the emails going out to everyone in the group, just keeping everyone abreast of what was happening. And I do know that sometimes, nothing ever comes perfect, right? No deal ever comes together perfect without some type of issues, but they were willing to work through those issues. And I'm just glad to see that we got this deal across the line. It is here in my backyard in Atlanta, Georgia. So knowing the area was great. It's a great asset, and I just look forward to investing more with everyone that's on this call. Hopefully, this is the first of many.
Awesome, Tim. Thank you so much for sharing. And I didn't get to meet you in person, but we did meet a couple times on some of the calls we had, the many of calls we did have. So thank you so
Yes.
much for your trust. It's much appreciated.
Yes.
And to everyone on the call, Tim, thank you for sharing that amazing feedback. But let me say this on behalf of our team. Even if you have not met us face to face and you don't probably know us because we've been working behind the scenes, not all of us, some of us, we know all of you by name. Like I can see the people coming in and we know each one of you, where you were, where you've been through, and the amazing things you've done with us, sticking with us and helping us close the deal is nothing short of a miracle and commendable. So again, thank you guys. We got a lot more people coming in. Let's keep the party going.
Awesome. Did anybody else want to share anything? Good, bad, and different experience so far?
Oh, hello. This is Pam. I'll share because this is a first time investment for me. I think I spoke with Leslie. I'm CRNA. Matter of fact, I'm just leaving a 10-hour shift. That's probably why I look kind of crazy driving. But I initially spoke to I want to say a year ago because there was another investment property that you guys were looking at it then, but I didn't pull the trigger. I just kept watching. One thing I can say that really helped me was the Facebook page because Leslie would post every day. And believe it or not, I watched him every day for over a year before I just finally decided to jump in and do this. I want to say that I felt comfortable. Not one time during the whole process did I feel on edge or uncomfortable or doubted did I do anything wrong because I had the faith. I said just the demeanor and how everyone, all of you guys, just presented yourself in such a professional, powering way that I'm just happy to be on board. And thank you. And thank you, Leslie, for bringing in the CRNAs because I plan to bring in some more.
Thank you so much, Pamela. I appreciate you for sharing. And I know just for me as an investor relations specialist, I always tell the group here, my job is to you guys to make sure not just you're comfortable, but that you're receiving all the information that you need to make sure you're abreast to this information and how this investment is going. So if I don't succeed with you guys, I'm not doing my job. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, hi. Yeah, my name is Ifoma Okoye. This is my first time joining in this. Actually, I had wanted to get into the Maryland one, but I wasn't able to for various reasons. So when this came up, I decided, okay, let me do it with the encouragement of Leslie, Miles, they were all there. And I am happy I did. I am still experiencing it. I don't know much about it now. And I still have more questions as I go along. including maybe tax questions and all that, but I have no regrets. And I look forward to more with you. Thank
Love
you.
that. Thank you.
Hey. Hi. Yeah.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi, this is Jessica. Haven't invested yet, but I've gone through a divorce now, and now the money's mine, so I can do what I want with it. And thank you again, Leslie, for pushing me and bringing me onto the call tonight. And I'm very interested, and I congratulate everybody and look forward to being more involved in the future.
That's amazing.
Alicia, I would love to say a few words.
Absolutely.
So I'm Leah Krebs. My husband, Jeremy Krebs, is on this call as well. I feel like we kind of have a little bit of a unique position. This is actually, our very first investment as far as ownership is concerned. But Jeremy and I started our journey with Leslie and everyone at XSITE Capital almost a year ago. And we've had the privilege and honor of being, starting out as mentees with them and now partners in business with them. And, Leslie is somebody that I went to anesthesia school with, and we go way back and our friendship goes way back. And I have to say that from somebody who, like most of us on here, who are per se, maybe first time investors, whether, you're, part of the ownership group or, you're a limited partner in this, it's exciting because I think for a lot of us, most of us have been taught to try to work, save. And I think it's an exciting time in multifamily real estate with what's happening in the market. And we look forward to many more futuristic deals ahead, and just know that Jeremy's a retired state trooper and paramedic. We have all the faith in XSITE Capital, and this all started for us with Leslie. So I look forward to the future and what lies ahead for all of us.
Beautiful. Thank you, Leah, for sharing. And yes, I do see your husband here as well.
He won't say anything.
I see him. And I do want to share, if Addie wants to add a few words, but made me think about it when Pamela was speaking. We do have the Beyond 9 to 5 Club that all of you have access to, that is going to go over a lot of that information, whether it's tax information or just getting you abreast to what's happening in multifamily syndication. So if you have not received those invites, please let me know so we can get that to you, so you can be a part of that side of the community as well. And then if you want to add anything, Addie, to that.
Yeah, so as probably all of you are aware, it's a kind of a paid community because there's a lot of work that goes behind maintaining that community. But as investors with us, that's just a perk that comes with it. And not only it provides you with a lot of content about what's going on XSITE, but also a lot of educational content. We've seen investors invest with us, invest with other multifamily syndication companies, and what we realized was almost half of them just were investing blindly, like just taking the word for it where they're investing in. And a couple of years ago, all of us, Leslie, Tenny, and the team, we decided, how about we do something where people can actually learn and assess deals before investing? And I'm pretty sure everyone who's in this group right here now who's invested with us has not done an investment blindly. They've gone through the metrics, they've gone through the data, and of course, the trust, the XSITE trust, which like goes beyond anything else. But so that's what the community was designed for, that go in, educate yourself. It's free for all of you. And there's some great content in there. And plus, you get the additional perk that you can reach out to Leslie and Tenny directly on a chat if you have any questions, even if you want to just learn something. So please feel welcome. If you haven't received an invite, we did send out a text and an email. But if you haven't, please reach out to us, because we hate spamming, although we're guilty of spamming a little. But please reach out to us. We'll be happy to send you an invite if you haven't received it.
Yes.
All right. It's party time. Welcome, everybody. Oh, my goodness. It's been 8 months of hard work. I was listening as everything started and just listening to some of you, Pam, Mohammed, Dr. Okoye. Oh, my God. It almost brought tears to my eyes, because we started this platform for you guys, really. We really started this platform because we saw this opportunity and we wanted to be out there to serve people in our community and to see how much the community has grown. The last 8 months taught us a lot. And one of the biggest lessons that we learned is, like, we are really blessed. Like, we are really blessed because of you guys. This is a deal that we anticipated closing in 90 days, maybe 120 days stops. And it went beyond that. And everything that was happening with all those delays is I kept getting calls from some of you guys. The calls were like, keep going. We are with you. We're standing behind you. Other investors were going and calling their friends and say, hey, you got to come invest in this, referring people. The Mohammed's bringing in his brother, bringing in friends. We couldn't be more grateful for you guys, for your trust, for the patience that you had. And the reason why we really stuck with it was because this is a fantastic, fantastic asset, a really, really good opportunity that we have on the contract. We had the first call with the property management team today, and oh my God, I left that call so excited. Almost pinching myself that we actually own this asset and we all own it together, guys. All of you on this call, all of the investors that are going to get to watch this video afterwards, we all own it together. So again, congratulations to all of you. We did it. We closed on Grove Parkview. We are now owners of an institutional grade asset in Atlanta, Georgia. And I can't wait for all of you. Please find some time at some point to visit this property so you see exactly what you own. So Adi, I don't know if now is a good time to cue in the video, and then we'll give some updates and take any questions. You're muted, Adi. You're muted.
Sorry about that. All right. So we prepared a short video. Let me give you a little context why we did it. Most of us see the front end of what goes on raising capital, and especially raising capital in probably one of the toughest times. But we did it. But what went behind the scenes and what means to us, what is most important to XSITE, is kind of reflected in that video. Let me pull it up for you guys. Here we go.
Very nice.
Over to you.
Yeah, that's really amazing. I didn't know we made that much calls. I didn't know we had that many Zoom calls. I went back it was in January when we were wrapping up everything and getting the final stuff. And I looked at my email and I was looking at the number of communications and the back and forth that we've had to get this deal to the closing table. Man, I was like, man, yeah, we have been working. The entire team at XSITE Capital has been working because this is an asset that is worth having. So just to give you guys some context, I know a lot of people are going to have a lot of questions. What are the things that we really want to emphasize and try to, the standard that we try to hold ourselves on is like the transparency standard, being open and communicating and letting our investors know, letting our community know everything that is going on along the way. And please, I'll welcome your feedback. If there's anything that we could have done better during this period of time, please share. So Our initial goal was to go in and close this asset in 90 days like we've done in the past, or maybe extend one extension to 120 days and close it. But when we took the asset on the contract, which was the summer of 2024, it was around the same time when you had the Olympics going on. Everybody was on vacation, and just getting in touch with people was tough. That's why you see the 6,000 calls, the, what is it, 20,000 emails or something that we sent just to get people over the finish line on this. But we stuck with it, and we stuck with it because every single time when any iota of doubt wanted to come in, we went back to the fundamentals and look at what we're doing. This asset is an amazing asset. It's an amazing opportunity that we get. It's something that it doesn't matter the amount of work that we need to put in to get this asset. Our investors deserve to have a piece of it. And thankfully enough for us, the market, the whole multifamily market itself was very slow. Capital raising, 2024 was probably one of the toughest years for capital raising. And the mere fact that we've been able to raise that capital in this very, very challenging climate is a testament of the community that we have here backing us. It's a testament of everybody that's on this call. So again, thank you. Thank you. And the owners of the assets actually understood the market that we were in, and we were also very open and very transparent in communications with the sellers. As a matter of fact, the seller now has become a good friend and a mentor. And Tenny was actually in Pennsylvania a couple of days ago visiting with her. She's one of the big owners in the U.S. She's an institutional. She's the CEO of an institutional investor, and now she's taking us under our wing as well and guiding us and being a mentor. And so that aspect of communication really helped us out a lot, because every step along the way would let her know exactly what was going on and give her the steps along the way as well. And then now, after we got past the capital raising challenges, then we came across now challenges with the lender. Because our initial assumption approval was approved sometime in July, end of July, early August. But that expired, and they had to redo the assumption. And for some reason, the lender just kept delaying things one after the other, just kept delaying. So we had to push in the back and kept pushing. Oh man, there were so many sleepless nights. You have no idea. There were so many sleepless nights when it comes to this deal. Tenny's kids say that my hairline shifted about 3 inches. I thought it was just 2, but those were the nights that we spent trying to figure this out. And I'm really grateful to all of you for your patience. And we're really excited for what's to come with the asset. So we've taken over the asset. As of today, it is 96% occupied with little to no delinquency. We're not giving any concessions, met with the team, and that's their pride. We don't give concessions in the market. We lead the market. And so such an amazing team, man. Like the team we're inheriting in this property is such a powerful team. And that's probably one of the greatest strengths of this asset is the team that we have on site. So we kept everybody, all the property managers are staying, and we're going to keep managing it. The great thing is all the Atlanta property is not far away. So we're going to figure out ways to optimize the operations and save on some expenses as well. So yeah, so that's where the asset is at. On Friday, I'll be down on the property, meeting with the entire team, and then we kicking off our business plan as well. So on Saturday, if you're in the Atlanta area, we're going to have an open session from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please come to the property, come see what your invested is, come meet us. I'm going to be there. Our CEO, Dr. Julius Sonny, will be there. Tenny Tolofari will be there as well. So come join us, look at the property, take a tour of the property. So we'll be there. And if you do intend to attend, please, I think we're going to drop a link for the attendees to RSVP. Just note that you come in, and then we'll see you in Atlanta. Is Tenny back on? I don't know if Tenny wanted to add anything else to this. Tenny systems. I'll open it up to questions. Anybody has any questions, any comments, please drop them. Or if you want to come on camera and speak, please go ahead.
Hey, Les, I'm just gonna be on listening mode, man. You got it. You covered everything, so I'm just gonna keep listening. And if I need to jump in at some point, I will.
Yes, please. If you have any questions about the investment, the process, anything relates to this, please ask any questions. And just guys, just to give you a little context, we're going to be having these calls at least once every quarter, where you could come on and ask questions on anything that's going on. You're going to be getting monthly updates on how the property is performing. We've also built like a live property page where as an investor you'll be able to go there. You don't have to wait a month. Any updates are going to go there live. On the month, you get monthly emails with access to the financials of the assets, and every quarter we have these calls, and then we also going to be getting distributions on a quarterly basis as well. One other thing to cover: everybody that got in on the deal before November 7th, that was the point where we moved funds into a high interest yielding account. So you're going to be getting that interest is going to get distributed back to you as well. And then everybody that invested after that, you're going to get your distributions. Once we go to a full quarter of operations, you're going to start getting distributions as well.
Leslie, this is Judah. I do have one question.
Go ahead, Judah.
Hi. First of all, thank you very much for the opportunity. I really appreciate it. And repeat what other people said. It's amazing the amount of work that went into it. And I really appreciate you allowing me to be part of this. Just before I submit my taxes, is there anything that I need to wait for before I do taxes for 2024, or there's nothing that's coming from XSITE Capital for 2024?
So there's nothing that's coming for this deal for Growth Parkview for 2024, and the primary reason is because we closed in 25. We ran it by the CPA, and there's nothing that's coming. But 2025, there's a very good chance that your depreciation is going to be higher than what we projected. We know for a fact what we decided, because the initial plan with the depreciation was the step down was going to drop down to 40% in 25, sorry. I'm pushing it ahead. So we made the projections based on the 2024 projections, which means that you're going to get 27% depreciation. We are going to honor that. And the way we're going to honor that is like we're going to reallocate some of the depreciation that was due to come to us as the operators back to our investors, so that you hit at least that 27%. But there's also a chance that the tax cuts, the Trump tax cuts, get extended, and that might actually increase your depreciation to much higher than that. So yeah. So but for 2024, there's no K1s, nothing that's going to come, because the deal did not close until 2025.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Judah, and congrats, man. And really appreciate your trust. I see a lot of my classmates and colleagues on this call, and it really, really, really warms my heart. Thank you guys so much.
There is a question in the chat box.
Okay.
When is our next deal?
I'm looking for the next deal already.
Patrick, let me breathe. Tenny is actually already busy looking at deals, so we'll have something soon. But again, by the way, this one is not, the equity on this one is not fully closed yet. We still have about 2 million left to go. So feel free to increase your investments if you want to. Feel free to refer somebody else. But that remaining equity is filling up fast. So whoever, once it fills up, then it's filled up.
Les, please, can you give more context on that?
Yes. So we fully raised it. We've taken over the deal, so fully raised the amount needed to close the deal. Also raised funds for the reserves and capex, and so what is left in the raise out of the 22 million is about 2 million. So, and that is the fund that covers the fees and the capex and the renovations and all of that. So I don't know, Tenny, you wanted to add anything else?
I think he just meant like color around what the remaining funds would go towards. What's the use for it?
Exactly. I think you just covered it, because when you say to a lot of people that are just doing this for the first time, when they hear that we've closed, they know we've taken possession of the assets. But when you say, okay, we need to raise more funds, they're like, okay, I thought we said we're closed. So I think we want to try to make sure we give the investors more details about what some of these requests are. That's why I asked that.
All right, thanks. Thank you. Yeah, keep the questions coming, guys.
Hello, this is Richard. This is Lajide. My question is, as we meet to talk to investors, it's really about that value add. Is there like a time limit that I need to tell them? You know, like if somebody says, "Oh well, I don't have this amount, but I can get it by end of April or something." Is there like a time limit on it, on what's next? That the 2 million that it's left that we need
So
to
it's
make.
it's just first come, first serve, right? At
Okay.
this point, it's whenever it's filled up, obviously we
Okay.
can't accept any more equity. So if you can get the person to go in and complete the subscription documents and get that process started.
Yeah.
But you're not an investor until your equity is
Exactly.
received. So, yeah, so yeah.
Most of the questions I get is, "Oh, so when can I bring the funds?" And everybody's trying to be like, "Well, I don't have it now, but I may have it by so time," and
Oh,
I
so
can't
this is
give
the
them.
deal. So this is the deal about that, right?
Okay.
If somebody's saying they want to come in on the deal, like Leslie said, it's first come, first serve.
Mhm.
We have two point something million dollars left to go. Even if we promise that, hey, go ahead, go in the portal, and you go commit, and then somebody just come and give us $2 million. We're not gonna say
Yeah,
we're not
that's
gonna
it.
take it.
Okay.
What I'm saying, so we can honor people, get them in the portal, for them to commit to the deal. They get access to our portal and access to our community. We're going to try our possible best to honor it. But if somebody else come before them and fund, we have to wrap up the deal because the business plan cannot wait for
Okay.
a significant amount of time.
Sure.
And just to add to that, communication is key. So long as they're reaching out and letting us know, keeping us, updated on where they are, like Tenny mentioned, we can hold on to it for as long as we can. But if we're, reaching out, trying to figure out where they are and that position just slips, a lot of it comes down to the communication.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and if you're on this call or if you know somebody that's an investor and you're not getting our emails, please check the spam. Make sure that you whitelist our emails. Please read the emails. I beg on you. Read the monthly communications. Look at the financials. Hold us accountable. If there's anything you have any questions about, reach out to us. Again, this whole process is not just about investing and putting your money out there to work for you. It's also about learning and getting that knowledge. Because it's important that we all share this knowledge and able to pass it down to the next generation or to other people. So reading those financial statements, looking at it, at least just looking at the trend and understanding that it helps you see how the property is performing, and you hold us accountable as well. We are here working for you, serving you, and making sure that it's a successful investment for all of us. And it's going to be an exciting and fun ride. So we're excited and grateful to have you as part of the ownership group of Growth Parkview. And again, did my team drop the link in the chat for people that want to visit the property on Saturday?
Yes.
Oh, just
Okay,
Yeah, it's in
okay,
there.
so there's the link. Please complete that link. We're going to be on site from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come check out the property. You're going to be even more excited after you visited it. I see Dr. Moore is on the call. She got a chance to visit the property. Dr. Moore, we're going to be in Atlanta, so come join us. Let's celebrate. We've worked really hard for this, so come join us.
I'll be out of town. I'm excited though. I really that's why I invested, right? I saw it from the beginning.
Yeah.
And my husband was with me and we really liked what we saw. So I'm excited
Yeah.
about the closing of the deal.
Congratulations to you and welcome to the ownership
Thank you.
group.
Congratulations to all of us.
Yes. Yes, Mr. English, there's still room. We'll take that $1 million, Mr. English.
So guys, one thing I want to just jump in and say real quick is, Leslie said we had a lot of sleepless nights, 8 months of relentless work, almost 24/7. A lot of you, we interacted with you a lot and you interfaced with us. You asked a lot of questions. There's a reason why we're doing that. Every single one of you on this call right now is a busy professional. We were where you are, working hard, earning money, but we're looking for somewhere to put that money for it to grow. If we had given up on this deal, every single one of you on this call would have given up that hope that you guys had that one day you guys can have access to these institutional grade assets. So it wasn't all about just the deal. It's about making a statement that we, the business professionals, need to sit on the table and we were going to break our way into it. And as I speak to you guys right now, this deal that we all acquired has just opened up the floodgate. Because right now, as I speak to you, we're being invited to come and have conversations. Somebody just asked about the next deal. It's going to come. It's inevitable because we just prove that we can come together. We can put heads together, regardless of how hard it was. We can come together, raise capital, and we're going to acquire these institutional grade assets. And this is just the beginning of it. So I cannot say thank you enough to every single one of you that believed in this mission. Because of you, we wake up early in the morning and stay up late at night just because we want to make sure we create this platform. The reason why we're 100% transparent in every single thing we do is because we want to make sure you one day, you see what we're doing as an inspiration to say, okay, you know what? I can go serve my own community as well. I can get access to this. XSITE Capital is not the only group that can do this. Leah Cripps on the call right now. She has her own company. She has a group of community that's looking up to her for she to serve. Lajide on the call right here is the same thing. Tim Mesa on the call is the same thing. And a lot of you on this call are the same thing. Please use whatever we're doing right now as an inspiration to understand that anything is possible and we too can get access to these institutional grade assets. We're going to continue to lead from the front. And please, if you have questions anytime, you know we are very, very much accessible. We're not one of those founders that if you pick up the phone, try to talk to us, we're not available. No. I'm actually, my wife is pissed at me right now as I speak to everybody. She's mad. But I had to say this. I had to come on video and say this. Because today's my birthday and I'm supposed to just be off. But I didn't want to do it because that's the commitment that I have to every one of you to be able to come out here and let you understand that we're all locking hands together and we're going further. This year, we're trying to do $200 million worth of deals. So please, if you know anybody that has capital, that wants to be involved in these deals, that want to go out there and take a look at the deal, just say it. We'll be there with them. Go take a look at the asset and they can join. Let's wrap this one up and let's get ready for the next one because I'm already working on it. I'm going to be in Atlanta for 5 days the next couple of days, finding the next deal for every single one of you. So we're ready to go. Some people say, oh, the deal is closed now. Let's go chill. And there ain't no chilling. We're doing $200 million worth of deal this year. So everybody, let's go. Let's celebrate this. I'm about to go put me a shot of Macallan and then we'll get it going. All right, everybody.
Happy birthday, coach.
Happy birthday, Tenny.
Happy birthday.
All right. Please, we'll open it up for questions. Anybody has any questions, please. Now is the
Happy
time.
birthday.
Any clarifications?
Mm.
All right.
Hey, Leslie.
Yes, sir.
My name is Toby. We're new to this deal, so thanks for all the hard work that you guys put into getting this done. Question for you: Is there
Yes, sir.
anything you learned or anything you could have done differently?
For this deal? You know, it's one of those things where you don't know the challenge until you take on the challenge, right? Is there anything we could have done differently? I'll say no, right? We saw the asset. The asset looked really good. The numbers were strong, and the numbers are still even better and strong. So that's why we went after the asset. When I look back, I'll say no. I think we did everything in our power, everything to get this asset to the finish line, and we did. Maybe if there's just one thing, probably be a little bit more conservative on like the expectations that we're setting for our investors, right? Because at every point we felt like we're right there. Then it's like you get to the goalpost, then it gets pushed away. So that's probably the hardest part, like being like, oh, we're gonna close, we're gonna close, we're gonna close. Then it's like, no, this happens. It's like that's where the sleepless nights came from, right? So it's like we gotta come in and tell the investors, okay, yes, we intend to close this in 9 months, but things might push beyond that, and this is how it's going. And that was one of the reasons why it took us so long to get the funds into a high interest account, because we had confidence that we're going to close soon, we're going to close soon, we're going to close soon. It's like something just kept coming along the way that pushed the goalpost further. So that's probably the one thing that I would do differently moving forward, is like be a little bit more conservative on the expectations that we set, because the greatest disappointments come from expectations, pretty much. Yeah.
Thanks.
But that's a very good question. Thanks, Toby. And welcome to the ownership group, by the way. Really appreciate you joining us for the first time. We know this is going to be the first of many. You picked a really good one to jump in on.
Leslie, did we answer Terry's question?
Yeah. All right, everybody. Congrats again. And we're going to be having more and more of this. We had to celebrate this one, man. It took us a lot of work. And we have to celebrate you guys for your patience, for your trust, and for your commitment to the mission, the vision that Tenny just shared here. Our CEO, Dr. Julius Oni, could not be here this evening because he's tied up at a conference right now doing a presentation in San Diego, but he sends his wishes and congratulations and thanks to every single one of you. So we really appreciate you joining us this evening, and yep, we'll keep celebrating, and then we'll start delivering some results.
Leslie, I'd like to just add a few things. So for this Saturday, anyone who's looking to visit the property, we would humbly request that you fill out the form, because we need a count on the day off that how many people are going to visit. We cannot allow walk-ins for reasons of maintaining the peace of the community that lives there. So please sign up for that. If you're not able to visit, around 1 p.m. on Saturday, we'll be sending you the links, of course. We'll be going live on our YouTube channel and our LinkedIn channel. We'll send you the links to those. So you could probably visit the property at the comfort of your home. But please do take time to register.
All right, everybody. Alicia, Miles, I know you guys have been interfacing a lot with the investors. You guys want to add anything or say anything?
No, I think I did on the top half. It's actually very humbling to see everyone here. I've talked to many of you, if not close to 90% of all of you at some point in time. And I appreciate working with you. I don't take it lightly that you're placing your capital and your trust in us. And so I always say, I work for you guys. I work at XSITE, but I work for you guys. My job is to make sure that you're comfortable and your investment is successful as possible. So at any point, if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm happy to help. And congratulations to everybody again.
Miles, anything? Miles,
I'm gonna be quick. I got a house full of screaming kids, but thank you all for your trust and support. Let me close this door and lock it real quick. But yeah, to everyone on this call, I just want to say thank you so much. I'm looking forward for the next few years of sending out the Grow Parkview updates.
All right. Yeah, so the entire team here at XSITE is here for you guys. Please, if you have any questions, again, we welcome your feedback. If you're not comfortable with giving feedback on camera, we're probably going to send something after. Just give us the feedback. Our goal is to improve and get better. So call us out. If there's anything that we could do better, call us out. We're very, very good at taking feedback and getting better. So thank you. We believe that this deal has helped us step onto the next platform that's going to take us to the next phase of our growth. The challenges opened up a lot of doors, opened up a lot of relationships that we didn't know existed. That's why, thinking on Toby's question, I said there's not much that I could have done differently, because every challenge, every obstacle that we face open doors for something else that is going to guide us in the future. So again, the future is exciting and bright. We're going to keep working hard. That's one promise that we will never fail on. You can count on us to go out there every single day and work hard and do whatever is necessary to get these deals to you guys, because we too deserve a seat on the table, and we're going to get that seat, and we're going to keep getting it. So thank you guys so much. If I don't see any other questions coming up, we'll wrap it up.
Guys,
Hey,
cheers.
yes.
As I was going to bring
Cheers.
a toast.
Hey,
to-
you
to
can't be doing
Grove.
that alone.
Well, I'm bringing it. I'm raising the glass right now. You got your glass, bring it up. A toast to the
Yeah.
closing of Grove. Yeah, everybody. You got water, coffee,
Got my
whatever you got.
lemon water.
So again, we celebrate this. For folks that can come down, we'll meet, see, shake hands. If not, this is it. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate every one of you. Again, my number is open. Reach out if you have any question. Take care, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Good
everyone.
night,
All right.
everyone.
Thank you.
Y'all take
Thank
care.
you.
Good night.
Everyone have a
All
good
right.
Bye-bye.
night.
Bye-bye.
Everyone.